list.
Word.
All right. What a drag, everybody. What a drag. As I was just saying while I was complaining about these internet issues, I was selling internet like 10 years ago. That was my job. And make a lot of outbound calls. Just kidding. That's a joke. But I was selling internet for a while. I was working for Verizon Fios, and people would call in. You try to upsell them on the internet. A lot of people still had even old dial-up. It was still in the era where we were laying fiber around the country in the early 10s, mid 10s, and so not a lot of people had that fiber yet. People were still using 2.5 to 15, no consistency, just whatever copper wire internet. So some people have that. We were trying to get them upgraded to fiber and Fios. The minimum plan on fiber was 50 over 50. And Verizon did this upload match. So they'd match your download speed and your upload speed, which nobody even thought they wanted back then. Nowadays, you just want like a reasonable upload speed, but nobody was even comprehending in the 2014 what that upload speed could do for them. Nowadays, and then you get them on the 50, and you try to get people up to 75, 100 megabits per second or whatever it is, megabytes, megabits. It's important to some people. I sold it. I never really got that terminology right. MBH. But you try to get people on 75, and you tell them like, 5, 6 devices on at a time. Maybe you probably want 75 so everything runs smoothly. Nobody wanted that 75. Nowadays, you like call Mediacom, the lowest you can get is like 100 something. I don't know. People are getting too much internet, and it doesn't even work properly. So I don't think the internet's the issue. That we need faster internet. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, it's going to be a great Wednesday, everybody. We're back live. I assume. I didn't double check. Maybe I'll say that for a third time now. It's going to be a great day.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. And that shouldn't happen again. I'm not even in Discord in the background, too. Sometimes Discord starts disconnecting. It's like pulling bandwidth. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. This computer's just getting old. I might have to get a new one next couple months. I'm not sure. But then I gotta move everything. I gotta back up everything.
Yeah. Can I break that one over my knee?
I mean, when we break this one, it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we can try to travel. Can we get this laptop to Paris and throw it off the Eiffel Tower?
Oh my God.
Good. I'd have to get a passport, but
You'd go yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
You could borrow my passport.
Right.
What?
Yeah, well, mustache.
Mustache.
I'll shave my mustache in a way that
You
looks
could
like
shave the
his.
bottom, I think.
Yeah, I could totally pass.
Be a good prank. Can we get you to France on my passport?
Oh my
Probably.
God.
We probably could, man. Or I'll go to jail trying. I'll say I stole it. I won't rat you out.
All right, everybody. It's going to be a great day. As I was saying before the internet went out or something, I don't know what the deal is. I streamed on Twitch for 6 hours last week, had no issues.
Yeah?
I was very happy about that. Usually a couple hours in, and even halfway through, I said, we watched the reality show at the end of the drive times, but I haven't really sat down and just watched like it as a 2-hour thing. So I did that all on the channel streaming last there after like 4 hours in. I said, a couple hours, watch all of the reality show.
Yeah.
It holds up.
I do it every now and then. I really enjoyed
I
it.
think it's a good show, and it's fun to reminisce. It's people we knew.
For sure.
New past tense.
Yeah, because they're fucking dead.
They leave or they die. Ed makes a lot of appearances throughout that whole 4 episodes.
Yeah?
He's not only in the last one, but he's in the first one. He's got a lot of good lines.
Yeah, no, it's like he knew.
He was good on camera. It's too bad that he,
Yeah.
a lot of people do. Yeah, I work at the grocery store, right?
No.
I'm not sure if you saw this on Facebook too. In Dubuque, one of these high schoolers killed themselves this week.
Yeah, I heard that.
What?
And it was going a lot. It was kind of going around the Facebook. People saying, "Hug your child." You don't know when they're gonna,
Yeah.
And
I didn't hear about those.
they don't say it out loud. You can't speak it into
No.
existence.
No, they just say, oh, they thought they had to blah, 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 or whatever.
But a lot of, I forgot where I was going with that.
You were working at the grocery store.
Oh yeah, well a lot of the
I think
people
you
at the
just wanted
grocery
to talk
stores.
about dead kids.
Well, they're pretty shooken up about it.
No,
a lot of
as
these
they
kids
should be.
because they knew the people,
Oh.
It's very tragic.
and I'm trying not to make small suicide jokes.
Yeah, for sure. But it's hard,
To not make jokes.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't know what to say. I say, well, every new high schooler that shows up to work, I say, oh, thank goodness, it wasn't you.
You're like a manager, so you can't.
Yeah, no, they don't
if
like.
they fuck up, you can't tell them to go kill.
They don't like that type of humor.
Oh God, no! You can't say that to anyone nowadays.
You could just say KYS.
No, actually, when I was, I played League of Legends a lot in my early 20s and my late teens, and I learned very quickly. You just put KYS in that chat, you can't play for like 2 weeks.
Really?
No, they take your account right
That's
down.
Good. That's good.
Is it?
Maybe. I don't know.
If you get killed in a dirty way in a
Just say
game, sometimes.
KSY or something. They know. They know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, no, they get you. They don't like that. You're not. If you encourage suicide on some of these woke games these days, they get really left wing about it. You know what I mean?
Well, you know the band CKY.
By the way, guys, I'm getting really political these days. Everything. Anyway, I talked to my cousin last night. I do have a relationship with my cousin, besides the fact that I say I hate people who are too close to their cousin. We do talk on the phone occasionally.
Yeah. Oh, was that David that hated cousin?
Yeah, no, I mean that's personally me. That's another thing too. It's like, you know how exhausting it would be if I had like a list of opinions on this sheet and then like my actual opinions and I was just referencing. It's like at a certain point when you're just talking for 2 hours a week minimum, you're kind of just saying what's actually on your mind.
Yeah.
I don't know how much people think I'm writing. I have a family, and we're busy. Anyway. Good morning, everybody. That was our intro. Music's still playing. That means that's still the intro. Hey, what did you think about Delicious on here last week? You like that?
I only watched a little bit, but no comment.
He's a nice guy. I still hold a relationship with that guy. He's good to have
nice.
on the show.
He's
He still does, he still does that thing that I always comment on, that where he says like, "Oh, whoops, sorry. This is the main event that we're getting into pretty soon here."
He brought you this tomato.
So let's do the
I got like
Trump
8
dance.
minutes of different found footage clips that are a lot of fun. Yeah, he brings a gift. It's very sweet. Yeah, I like having him around.
So he stole that from the other.
He sends me
mind.
texts every time after he's on though, with like a lot of wheeze and a lot of things that he envisions for the show.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
like
nice.
it's nice, but maybe slow down a little bit. My mind moves on, and it's like, what are you doing in the background? He texted me. He's like, I got all these sponsors here. We're gonna get legit sponsors. I'm like, who are we? And also, I've always been very anti-sponsor. I've always been very publicly ethical monetization only. I'm not
Unless
gonna
it's
fill the
Max
internet.
Motors.
We have no internet litter. We put out
Yeah.
there's things that we want to put out. I never paused the show to put my name behind some sleazy snake oil salesman or product that I don't
All right,
use.
hit the ad now.
Speaking of, we do have a new sponsor on the show.
That'd be very funny. That'd be
Right.
hilarious if we were just talking shit about sponsors.
My sister's coffee shop, Cosmic Oasis, that's like a different story. Also,
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid for any of that, for
No.
money, but like, what amount of money does it take to put, if I'm getting a sponsor, it's going to have to be millions of dollars,
Yeah.
or at least in the 6 digits. Because like, what amount of money am I just going to be putting my name behind a product? It's crazy how quickly people just do that.
Yeah.
And then that product can go just like kill a bunch of people, and they'll be like, "Whoa, I never knew. I just
Oh, yeah.
convinced a portion of my audience." I don't know. It's very strange. So, if you're hearing this, I apologize if I was a little harsh in that text, but really that was a wild thing. It's very off theme for me. I still care about the theme, even though I've kind of dropped the theme.
He's got his own show.
So.
And I said this on
Has he dropped it yet?
I said that last week. No. What's that?
You're talking about delicious.
What
as
pretty
his own
pretty
show?
people do.
No, he's actually going to get me the footage, and I might edit it
What?
because
Okay.
his editor kind of is doing nothing with it.
Build on him.
So-
That sucks.
Although we're going to run into that same conversation where I was asking him, does the editor share your vision? And he said, yeah. It's like, I don't think we share the same vision. You're going to have to kind of tell me what your vision is for this.
Right.
And then get paid per hour.
So we'll talk about that. Maybe. If I could just put it up on my stuff, then maybe that'd be a different story. We can work something out. You don't think that'd be good? It's my
I
editing.
wouldn't choose to do that.
I think
for
I could
myself.
edit it into. It's going to be like a reality show where he's going to give me a ton of footage. I'm going to have nothing. I'm going to have no idea what to do with, but I'll be able to sculpt it into something fun. I hope.
I believe in you. But
He says he's got like multiple interviews already pre-recorded.
Really?
Yeah, from like October
Months
last
ago,
year.
yeah.
Oh, damn.
Like from October of 2024.
Or half of them is Lori.
No, I think it's Kronk. I think they're like legitimate local comedians.
He never asked me.
I don't know. I don't know the story behind all of this, actually, but maybe I'll get my
I'm a
hands
little
on this
fu-
footage
I'm-
and we'll
Todd
see a
is
little bit.
hurt.
I'm a little
Delicious
hurt by
is
that.
what pretty people do when you're not looking. This is all very inside. I apologize. Merch Mouse, we're back. Yes, I'm sorry about that. Also, Merch Mouse, thanks so much for the kind words. You know, Merch Mouse and a couple other people have been going out of their way to say nice things about me in hostile territory, and I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Very sweet. It was being flooded with very negative words. And everybody knows me. I stay positive.
You're a good dude.
A lot of negativity out there.
Yeah.
It certainly is.
There was one point to be, and I never mentioned this too, but I tried to make a joke about, you know how I always say on this show, or I've said this before, about how I get triggered when like a mentally disabled person, I feel like they're making fun of me. Mm-hmm. It's like an issue I've had since high school. I had an incident in high school where I almost like hit a retarded guy because he was kind of messing with me, but he was getting a little too physical too.
Okay.
But like
yeah.
I thought I was just being like and I turned around and like almost smacked this guy, and it was like a retarded guy. And then he like kind of continued to mess it, and like, and you don't know how to really settle that because
He
I
was
can't.
bullying
You can't
you.
hit them because
Yeah, but he is in a hell of his own. So I really, I can't hit him,
sure.
and I can't verbally accost him because he won't even understand the words. He'll just think it's funny that my volume's raised.
I got bullied by a retarded guy once. He like threw me against the wall. And then
Really?
the teacher was like, "Leave him alone." And she looked at me. I'm like, "What the hell?" No, he's the one throwing me against the wall.
Yeah,
she told me to leave him alone. I was like, "I did nothing."
It's a crazy power dynamic. So
I just tried to
what's
play
the name?
with him because he was alone. I was felt bad, and then he like, yeah. I'm like, "Oh shit, okay, all right."
DJ Electra, you're the best, and you've been the best. But yeah, and then I had this incident. I had multiple incidents when I started working at this grocery store because a lot of these guys are a little
Yeah.
right. I've said that. So I've really implied too much today, though. I have to just start saying
Yeah, they
retarded
take
at
the
this
bus
point.
to work.
If that doesn't mean anything, though, the people that take a lot of people take the bus to work, and they're mentally very, very capable.
Oh yeah, they just have DUI.
They just work at the grocery store and can't afford a vehicle, and they
Yeah,
can,
for
because
sure.
their disability checks, they can only work like 23 hours a week.
That's fair. Yeah,
So
the
that-
system fucks them a
No
little bit.
throwing shade at people taking the bus, but some of these people are mentally disabled,
Mm-hmm.
and when they say things to you, you kind of have to get used to like, are you messing with me right now? And it was really triggering me. And I had told that story a few times when I started working at the grocery store. So when I did the Blind Mike project, also it was a huge setup because he brought me on under the premise that I was supposed to come on and criticize him, and then he got like really upset with me over the smallest amount of honesty, and it really turned the tables.
Yeah.
And I remember saying out loud when I read the live chat, somebody said like, this is deteriorating quickly, and I read that out loud and started laughing, and then he went back to berating me, so we had to get back on subject. But so it was at one point I tried to break the tension. I made this joke. I said, I think part of our disagreement here is the fact that like I get really triggered if I feel like I'm being messed with or fucked with by somebody who's disabled.
Yeah.
And that was no personal attack on him.
No, I was trying to.
It came
bring
off
some
wrong.
levity. It did not come right.
It came off wrong for
And
sure.
he really kind of hung on to that and has mentioned it a couple of times since
Yeah.
about like, what was that comment about disabled people? It's like,
Yeah.
but my sister has like a master's degree in teaching blind people how to live a normal, like that was her career path.
Mm-hmm.
She went to, what's that school in Milwaukee? Marquette.
Yeah,
She went to Marquette. And then she went and specialized in DeKalb, Illinois for, so like we're very, I'm the only person in the world to play Bloodborne blindfolded at some point.
So
at
you
some,
know.
Well, at some point there was
know.
an effort there that I might make an instructional video in order to have a blind person play. They have the ability to play Bloodborne.
Would that even work though? Because if they've never
It's
seen,
a little
stuff-
tricky.
yeah, if they've never seen before, you'd be like the miracle worker.
Yeah, but the concept's there. They could potentially like make it to the first boss or something. whatever the case is. But we're very blind friendly in my family, is all I'm saying. And we have a history of that.
No,
so
it'd
it
be
was
funny.
very funny that to be accused of like, what is this comment about disabled people? It's like I was making a joke about mentally disabled, and the joke was that, oh, I'm a fool. I think blind people are mentally disabled. That's kind of the root of the joke. Anyway, nobody got it.
No.
And it should have been moved on. But the fact that I heard it brought up a couple of times, and I read one comment about like, what was that comment about disabled people? I said, I don't think anybody got that. This really flew by, and it was not an empathetic crowd that was going to give me any grace on that bad joke, so I understand that. But just in case anybody was confused about that, it did not fly. And in hindsight, it's very funny to be in like a back and forth and try to bring levity into it, and for the joke to just fall so flat.
It was really awkward how they brought you on too. Like, he pulled up your screen and you were there ready to go, and he goes, "Oh, why is he already here?"
Well, they told me they were going to play. They wanted to play a couple clips and set it up, and then even in the pre-show, things were very nice. They were like, "Oh, we want to. What do you What the case is?" They didn't ask me any questions about how I felt 6 months earlier. But anyway, I don't know.
Felt like an episode of Jerry Springer.
I talked about it with Delicious last week. If anybody wants to hear,
Did he have
some of
any
it.
good insights?
He's full of compliments. He'll really lift you up.
No, for
and I
sure.
said, you can
He's a
relax.
very
Everything's
positive
fine.
guy.
I mean, for the record, I can understand why Mike was upset finding out all of a sudden he thought you were this person, and now you're saying, well, your real name is this, and clearly this was a character. He contradicts himself a lot in the earlier videos, I will say.
Yeah.
But
No, I was only hurt by the fact that he was calling me mean. It's like David Collins was kind of like a mean character.
when I found out what your real name was, my mind was blown, and I was kind of thinking like, oh my God, I knew it. Like somehow I just knew it.
Can we mention that?
But I wasn't upset about it. Mention what? This?
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, it's funny you say now. You say when I met you, I thought you know David Collins, but I knew something was up. I thought, and now we're getting married.
hey,
We're gonna get
figure.
married. Oh my
man.
God.
She just found out you're not David Collins.
And
That's
therefore,
pretty fast, guys.
And thank goodness I didn't propose on air. How terrible would
Oh
that be?
God, it's almost
I did it in private.
Yeah, I'm really
it's almost
glad
as
you
bad
didn't
as
do that.
proposing at like a sports game.
I threw a coin down a dark alleyway, and I said, "Oh shoot, would you go get that?" And then I snuck up behind her and proposed really quick when no one was looking.
He's like, I snuck up behind her, I clubbed her, brought her back into my cave.
I don't need anybody to see this.
yeah, it happened on October 3rd.
October 3rd.
What day is it? What day was it? It was at
I'm
October
sorry.
3rd.
I was half asleep when I got here, so congratulations. I
Thank
told
you.
him in the car, but yeah.
Yeah, DJ Electra. And I said this to Craig, too. And I don't know why Craig totally, changed his tune when you did that bonus episode last week with Blind Mike. Because we had talked on the phone and I explained everything. But yeah, Electra, I got a double life over here. Of course, eventually I got to get rip the Band-Aid. I got a lot going on over here. I'm very busy. And I do work at a grocery store.
Yeah.
And I think that's a funny thing to say. I'm managing there. I make fine money. I actually make more than I was making after 7 years in short-term disability,
Yeah, that's
which
kind of.
bugs the hell out of me.
Now I
but-
see why you have a problem with disabled people.
Right. Also, I was on the phone with him for 7 years. I'm used to every time I see a disabled person, I think, oh great, somebody else I have to not deny health care to.
When you're at work and they're like, when you're like had the headphones on, and you're talking to them, were you ever like, are you fucking with me right now? Like, no, they won't give me health care.
Oh my God.
That would be a brutal job.
I just gotta say, you can't be upset with somebody for doing their job as far as playing a character goes. That's so authentic that you
Yeah.
were
That's
fooled
true.
into it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
did
the
a
whole
good job.
point.
It's a good point. I should give Mike a break. He's just playing a character.
Is he?
Yeah, he's not actually blind.
Well, in a way.
Kidding. I don't know. I don't watch this program.
David Collins met him in person and said, yeah, he's
And he avoided.
He's legally blind.
And he avoided me, and then said
He probably didn't see you.
He thought I was gonna assault him based on the audience reaction when I walked in the room. They said, "Duck, Mike," and he thought I was there to like attack him. He literally
Really?
thinks I'm like a domestic terrorist.
Did the people
But then he
notice
gets
you?
on Twitter the day after and says it was a pleasure meeting David Collins, and I commented likely
very
story, but there was no pleasure involved there. He was very irritated that I showed up.
well, you gave
Really?
him a gift.
I tried. It was a funny gift.
Was it a fake?
It was
gun?
it was a prank.
No.
I pranked him. You call it a gift. I call it a prank. We're getting even. I
could see
pranked
where
him and we
you-
moved on.
Shane Gillis merch.
Anyway,
Remember the Bud Light hat?
Okay, yeah.
a respectable achievement. Well, thank you, Weech. I wasn't shocked or mad. And DJ Electra, when I realized that you weren't just behind a paywall screensaver, I was okay with that too. She's an electric person on the TV. You know what I mean? One of those tunes. It's very popular now. In fact, if we wanted to really just like drop everything and just focus on making money, we could just start playing video games on Twitch with one of those female avatars.
Yeah.
And it changes our voice, and we could just start doing that.
Oh yeah, because there's a lot of horny.
Do you want to try that sometime?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm not very good at video games.
Screw this ethical monetization. Let's just rob 14-year-olds.
Let's do it.
Oh
man,
my God.
please. And well, no, we won't be robbing them directly. It'll be their parents' money. So screw them.
And their allowance and their Christmas money.
Yeah.
And their skateboards. We'll tell them to pawn them. We'll show people how to pawn things.
Yeah, I don't think you can pawn something as a 14-year-old, but
Maybe. They've never ID'd me.
really, oh yeah. I guess
don't know.
I
One time I wanted to get high, so I resold my unicycle for $30. I think I got it for $30 when I was like 16, and then when I was 20, how old was I? I think I was 20, and then I resold it for $30 so I could get some weed.
Yeah, I used to I think I used to sell my DVDs for cigarettes and weed money.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you could do that. Then we'll teach the 14-year-olds how to pawn
yeah.
and sell.
But
All
first,
right.
we'll take their money.
I got some great found footage here. Like I said, I found this channel called Found Footage Fest, and I just scrolled down and picked some of my favorites.
Sweet.
And
Can't wait.
And not a lot of these have more than a few thousand views at the most. Some of them have millions of views, but those are the ones that the algorithm hits. You got to really hit the channel. Look at Found Footage Fest. Scroll. You'll find some good ones. And I got a great one here this morning. What a beautiful day it's going to be, by the way, everybody. Happy October 8th.
Yeah.
It's a great day. We've finished the banter segment, I think.
Yep.
I'm really happy to be here. I streamed
Right.
I have to work today. It's a Wednesday. I usually don't have to work. I'm not very happy about it. But I am planning on getting off of work today and coming right back here and streaming on Twitch for a few hours.
Nice.
That's going to be my plan. Maybe I'll do it 2 times this week. I'll try to grow. But I'm at least doing it once per week now. I'll be on Twitch. David Collins 30. And if anybody missed it last week, we're just going to keep the David Collins branding because there is a concern that, and this even happened to me, one of these guys at work the other day, he said, I was looking you up online. You're a really good juggler. So people are Googling me, right?
Yeah.
So people I work with, they're Googling my name. They're going
Yeah.
to the YouTube. Let's just keep some of this on the David Collins side
Yeah.
so that I can say the words and phrases and implications that I've just spent 10 minutes getting around
Yeah,
and not be worried about, Chaz and HR.
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I think what you do outside of work shouldn't affect what you do.
There is something, you don't want to, they get very picky.
Unless it's like murder,
I don't know. I think I could very quickly get myself fired from this seat right here.
Yeah,
Really?
I think so.
really.
Yeah, it's unbecoming of a, grocery store employee.
Is it?
That's why they keep the rules so vague.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
They're like, yeah, you can't have a.
Do you guys like abstinence?
No, why?
You guys like abstinence and hot deals? Go to Hy-Vee right now. They have all of that.
in case anybody does get to the bottom of some of my past discretions,
Piggly
I'm just gonna convert very quickly, and we're gonna go full abstinence, and that will wipe everything.
There you go.
All right, this is a great video though, everybody. Why waiting is worth the wait. Abstinence video.
A nice segue.
Why waiting is worth the wait. It reminds me of that bad workplace video. He says, when things like this happen, they look at me and wonder what's going to happen.
Weege says speedrun unemployment.
Speedrun unemployment.
I thought that was very
I'm
funny.
so bad at getting unemployment. I've gotten fired a few times in my life. I've never gotten unemployment. I give up so quickly. What I don't like about unemployment is that they want you to be looking for a job. It's like, no, I'm unemployed. Let me be unemployed for a few weeks. I'll get a job. Just give me 4 weeks of unemployment and then say you're off unemployment. Go get a job. Mm-hmm. I don't get this. I have to send in applications showing that I'm looking for a job.
I applied for unemployment from all of my employers during COVID, and all of them denied me.
Oh yeah.
I've never
Nice.
been on unemployment ever.
Oh yeah, Sedgwick screwed me too, and I got fired from there. It gave him 7 years, 7 good, distracted years.
Helping disabled kids.
I did break a lot of rules in order to get people their disability.
Yeah,
It was important while I was there.
as you should.
All right, abstinence, everybody. Oh, whoops. Oh, shoot.
Well,
Let me just go back to the beginning of my roast here. Oh my, yeah. This
Dana
is-
kind of looks like Dave Smith there. Don't mean to get off topic.
You guys like abstinence? Who doesn't?
I've been abstinent the last couple days.
Oh,
Why wait?
Was that a Snickers commercial?
I don't know what's happening here. Oh, I was trying to figure out if I was just going to let this play. All right. Prep package figured out. Heyo.
The next area I want to touch on is probably one of the most crucial.
All right.
Now,
Josh McDowell.
There's
God says,
related to
wait,
Jake.
not because I want to take the fun out of your life, but I want to protect you from suspicion and distrust. Ooh,
He looks suspicious.
He looks
to
like
me.
suspicion and distrust.
Josh McDowell is the devil.
He's like, you can only listen to me, and what I say goes.
I like that. Isn't that what you want, guys? Yeah.
Oh God!
Guys.
Sorry.
Isn't that what you want? If
Why is
she
he
played
talking-
around before, what confidence, what trust factor do you have that she won't play around afterwards?
It's a good
Now, think of
point.
this, ladies. My date life.
She's so ashamed. What have you
Do you
done,
have?
lady?
She won't play around afterwards. Now think of this,
Oh,
ladies.
yeah.
My
Just a little
date
look
life.
down.
She's giving a blowjob in a car.
She remembers.
At 14. That's for sure.
How old is she? By the way, she is 14. I don't know these women.
Yeah. Oh no, these are
16?
like these are like high school kids back in the day, and they look like full adults. And
Chill.
yeah, I won't.
Some years ago, I never dreamed would
Because
affect
they just didn't change their attire for 40 years, and they just
No.
went on to look like this until they
No,
were
people
50.
back then just looked older. It's I don't know
Yeah.
what it is now.
Well, they're dressed nice.
Yeah.
She put on a skimpy outfit.
Yeah,
You'd
and
say,
she
oh,
wore
so
her
who's the
best.
16
She
year
wore
old.
her finest skeleton sweater.
I think they all ate better food as well.
They're hiding their young bodies with these overgrown sweaters. You think
That
they're
was the thing.
think they're an adult because they're dressed ugly.
Maybe I don't know.
my marriage this very moment. You say, come on. You trying to
That guy, that guy's
tell us the way
27.
this very moment. You say, come on. You trying to tell us the way you treated women on a date 20-some years ago is affecting your marriage right now? That's right. You can have a hilarious good time with a chimpanzee, but you don't marry one.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
I'm glad. Good thing they didn't cut to any of the black people in the audience. I
This
know.
video is making me rather uncomfortable.
They really shouldn't have a white guy that looks like a pedophile doing the speech
Yeah,
here.
no. You should get like a nice white lady to do it.
These guys are fooling around.
Oh yeah, the lesbians.
right.
What? They're
You
brother
can
and
have a
sister.
hilarious good time.
No, they look like a lesbian.
Todd
couple.
thought I was a woman.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to assume. You know.
All
with a
right.
chimpanzee, but you don't marry one.
It's true.
I'm confused.
My.
Well, because
Why?
chimpanzees are sleeping around, you know.
Yeah.
So you might mess around with a chimpanzee, but that's not a woman you take home to your mother.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So you might want to fuck a chimpanzee, but you can't marry one.
Yeah.
Is that what he's saying?
It's actually literally what he said.
Trust me.
Not that you
Safe
can't.
sex,
just that
safe
you
sex.
wouldn't.
Use a condom. I think we got condomania going on. Pretty soon, everybody's going to have to live in condominiums.
No
Then we'll have
shit.
condemnation.
Got him. Hey, you see that good rule of threes here?
He's
It's
like-
going.
Yeah, this guy's doing a set.
Then we'll have condemnation. The way it's going. You started with
doing
heavy
a-
petting, touching of the breast, the genitals.
What?
Ooh.
He's just doing a horrible open mic set.
This is really if the Tomato Show was still around, this is something I'd find and just steal his script and go try to get most tomatoes with this.
Oh,
Is this guy still
Touching
alive?
of the
Let's
breast, the
beat him to
genitals.
death.
And then possibly into sexual intercourse.
Uh-oh.
Guys, on your wedding night, one of the most beautiful gifts you can give your
He's
mate
intent.
is say, honey, I have waited, and I give you my virginity. Can you imagine that, ladies? Can Kathy, could you imagine that?
Oh, don't name poor Kathy.
Out Kathy, dude.
What'd you do to Kathy, you freak?
Can you imagine it? Some of you ladies who start doing somersaults. Here the guy wants to have sex and you're doing somersaults.
What the fuck is this guy talking about?
I just love the black people's reaction to this. They
They're
say,
like, we already done had kids. sorry.
they are, but they're, can we get a black role model for these people that's not just this freak?
Not this nerdy, like, sexual Mr. Rogers type.
It's speeches like this that got that generation to think that white people are all pervs.
Yeah. I mean, look at the guy talking.
So every white adult that came to my school talking about not having sex and having sexes with chimpanzees. They can't even follow.
The only one I remember was this guy that had got AIDS, and he was like, "You don't think it can happen to you? It can, just don't have sex."
They let him bring AIDS into your school?
Yeah, this guy he had like it was one of them. I don't think it.
Wow.
I don't think it evolved yet, but he seemed to be moving around fine. He's probably dead now, but
Shivering a little.
yeah.
But he moved around fine.
He's like, "It's cold in this auditorium, isn't it?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, it's not.
No, there's 700 people in here.
Yeah,
We're all
it's
sweating.
quite warm, dude."
Why waiting is worth the wait. All right, Jake McDowell. Was that really his name? Or did I just make that up?
It's
Josh
Josh.
McDowell.
Oh, Josh McDowell.
Jake McDowell.
I've always said that I'm suspicious, but Jake McDowell's a masseuse. And I have a very strong opinion about men who choose a career path as a masseuse.
Yeah.
Maybe they're related.
Maybe.
Anyway, so that was Josh McDowell's abstinence. This is more up my alley here. By the way, this is just a compilation. I have 4 videos of this found footage fest. I picked some of my favorites. This next one's right up my alley.
That
'Cause I
first
do
one was really good, dude.
work at a grocery store. Thank you. I love an abstinence video.
Bag it right. The baggers.
Sometimes my wife be like cocoa hungry, and I just give her a banana.
What?
We don't have to spend 3 hours picking a restaurant. Maybe you should just marry a chimpanzee. Actually, That sounds-
no, for sure. I could keep her locked in the cage,
All right, everybody. So I found this one. Obviously, I picked this one here. This is a music video called "Bag It Right." It's by The Baggers.
This already has bad written all over it.
The Baggers. Oh, you don't like this?
No, not bad. Like, you just play it.
The production company is Polysac Plastic Bags.
Love it.
I dig it. Now, I do work at a grocery store, but this is a little throwback here. This is when they're trying to get all the grocery stores, because they're using paper bags, of course. Mm-hmm. This is the beginning of plastic bags being put into the grocery store. And I want to take just a quick note to everybody. We have there's a rule. You build walls, and there's a saying. I forgot exactly the saying, but basically, you want to build a wall in the bag, and then you try to get 8 items total within the bag. That's kind of the goal, which does not work with some of these thin bags. That's an old rule. But back then, when they first brought these thick plastic bags into the game, they were getting 11 items into one bag. I double bag everything.
Yeah.
I give everybody a break. I say, some people are a little slacking. I double bag. If you find me at the end of your aisle, I'm double bagging it all.
Yeah, I appreciate that. The plastic bags in California are quite sturdy, but you have to pay for each bag that you take home with you.
$45 for a bag.
These bags.
It's like 50 cents to $1 per bag.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh boy, would I be ringing people up. I wish I got commission on these bags then.
When I lived there.
10 cents per bag.
That's why people use reusable bags.
So this is the change from paper bags to plastic in the corporate world. Let's take a little listen.
Out of my way, man. I'm gonna gag on some.
What's with him? Same as
What?
everybody. We're always running out of those highly inconvenient paper bags.
And I'm always running back here, always getting more. Some lady just dropped the bottom out of a paper bag up by the front door. It's like Gerber's everywhere, man. I ain't
When you
gonna
try
lose it.
feeding it to a kid sometimes.
Hey, man, what's this? Must be 1,000 of them.
Uh-oh. Some rock and roll plastic bags, yeah.
What?
He looks familiar.
This is when plastic bags were punk rock. A lot of people don't remember that.
I don't.
All right. Everybody got their dancing shoes on?
Yeah, I'm dancing.
Ain't gonna be gagging by paper bagging no more. 1,000 to a box, feet don't gotta walk to that stock room door.
Not as much as before.
So, but you still got to go to the stockroom door, actually, because, you do run out of plastic bags.
Yeah,
Just
no,
not as
for
much as
sure,
It's
man.
not as much as before. The backroom dancers just correct
This
it.
says kids say a banger.
Oh,
Ooh.
Boxes make good walls, but what are you gonna do with rutabagas?
Good point. You ever thought about putting a rutabaga in a paper bag? Just rolls around
all
in
the
there.
time, man.
If you don't want a great big spill, just pack it right, think short and fast. Half empty bags won't stand up straight,
package short.
large bags hold 13 things like that.
So 13 things was their goal back then.
Damn, okay.
13 items in one bag. Can you imagine a bag so thick?
Those bags are made
They're
great.
really trying to hit like every.
Demographic?
Yes.
Oh, they want to show everybody that plastic bags are cool. Oh, what kind of music do you think the black
Rock,
guy's listening
country.
Oh god, they're gonna be so racist.
We've gotten to everybody-
Hip hop. Yeah,
No.
they're gonna do it.
It's the black guy's turn. I hope there's no lyrics and he just dances. They won't even give him a line. What year is this?
Late 80s, probably.
Oh, no. Okay, so it really is just...
Oh, he's wearing a glove. It's
Yeah.
like a Michael Jackson reference.
He's the Fresh Prince of Bag Air, dude.
You nailed
Oh,
it.
sure, you're right.
The time 150 on the rack.
Of course I
Push
was
down
right.
and pull, reach in the pack, and gain productivity. Pack the same with the same, wet and cold go together, so do chemicals and crashables. Don't block handles with the tall dudes, push them to the back, leave the big bad boys alone. No, we build walls, build walls, fill them up, fill them up, fill them up. When you can't build walls, just fill
I don't know. I can't understand the lyrics. When you can't build walls, build walls. Is that what she said?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're just saying.
them out and fill them up. Yeah.
So cringy.
Fill it out, fill it up, baby.
Well, they haven't gotten to about how the crushables and the cold go together. Or not, crushables go with other crushables, cold stuff goes with other cold stuff.
Put your bleach with your deli meats.
Oh, that's part of it, yeah. You nailed it. You're way ahead of this. Did you write this?
No, I wasn't born yet.
Fill it out, fill it up, baby. Fill it out, fill it up. You know we won't. Yeah, fill it up.
Bag it right,
That was
everybody.
the Baggers.
The Baggers.
Did they have any other
Wow.
songs out there?
These guys were old for baggers. Most of our baggers,
They know, like I said, they could have been fucking 12.
It's tough to. That's true. Yeah, it's old. They might be all in high school still.
No.
Most of the people that bag groceries at the store that I work at are either below the age of 22 or above the age of 60 something. It's kind of the sweet spot. Anything before you kind of find another job or another role for people between 20 and 60. These guys, they're a band though.
Yeah.
They're musicians.
No,
This is their
Yes.
hit single.
their hit single, Bag It Right.
This is really what the Village people would have done. It's such an eclectic group of people.
From their album Spill in Aisle 12.
Let's get these guys together for a reunion.
Unreal, man.
Their next single was
Well,
Mop
it's the
It
last
Up.
time I do acid at work.
No, for sure. They're like,
Really?
their boss comes in and is like, you guys have been in here for 7 hours. What are you doing?
Yeah, this was supposed to be. We got these plastic bags now. It's supposed to be quick. Get back on the floor. No, smoking a doobie in the back room. So this next one here is a. By the way, like I said, these are just some found footage clips that I pulled. Some old VHS clips from this channel, Found Footage Fest.
It looks like my birth father.
They really painted themselves into a corner with that name. Yeah,
An
I'd say
Elvis
so.
impersonator.
Yeah. with a mustache.
So this is a video. He's not only an Elvis impersonator. He's a person that teaches others how to be an Elvis impersonator.
Ooh.
So he's the Steve or the Dave North of Elvis impersonating.
But I say he ain't nothing.
Steve
but
North?
I say he's
Steve North.
I say he ain't nothing but a hound dog. All right.
All right. What's his name?
I know this looks ridiculous. Make sure to do this in private.
What?
All right. So it starts cold. Elvis impersonator teaching a class.
I know this looks ridiculous. Make sure to do this in private.
Why Is My Child Turning Blue is their next song, The Baggers.
Oh no!
That's Weech. That's very good.
And he always had his arm out, kind of like at an L position from his body. And that might have had something to do with his karate training. Buy a bottle of sweat inhibitor. And you can get this on the same shelf that you get the spirit gum and the spirit gum remover. And what it does is, like I said, it inhibits perspiration in that area so that those sideburns will stick throughout your show.
I think that's a really short. That's a really short one, but it's just a few clips of an Elvis impersonator that teaches other Elvis impersonators.
Interesting.
I used to get babysat by
An Elvis impersonator.
his wife. Yeah, he was a big one in town.
Really, the
died.
wife of an Elvis
Yeah,
impersonator.
he died a few years ago, but they lived in the same trailer court as us.
Did he die method? Did he die method?
Oh yeah, no, he had a heart attack on the. No, I don't think so. Maybe I don't know. I didn't look it up.
Is that true that he had a heart attack on the toilet, or is that another autoerotic asphyxiation that's set up?
I think he
some
had
other
a
death?
heart attack, but
Okay.
maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think he was actually using the toilet, but was, doing some drugs.
Well, that's how it goes. He
Yeah.
wasn't using the toilet. He was so constipated.
He sprinkled crack on his peanut butter and banana sandwich.
I think he stumbled
dude.
around and just so happened to sit on the toilet.
Said, I better take a load off. I think I'm having a heart attack. Let me take a seat.
Yeah.
Just wandering around in the bathroom.
I'm sure the lid was closed.
I hope so. Although
Otherwise,
I've
somebody
heard
came in and...
when you die, your bowels evacuate. Maybe he just knew he was dying and he
Yeah.
didn't want to be found with poop in his
that's
pants.
nice.
Maybe.
He said, I'm the king. I better die on the throne.
Don't be seen as a sex symbol then, for sure.
Was he ever? It's not true. My grandma died recently. On her
She died
deathbed,
on
though,
the
she still loved Elvis.
Nice.
Yeah, I know somebody else that was feeling the same way about that.
She died weeks ago. Somebody else in my family has cancer right now, too.
Oh, sorry to hear.
My mom's dog just died.
Oof.
My sister just had a baby.
Oh my God, I had a dream that the dog was still alive.
Well, she's just visiting you in your dreams.
Yeah, she was.
She liked you. She's very fond of you. She's a good dog for you. David Collins, 30.5 Hour Show's #1 fan, helped me pet sit for my mother's dog recently, and it was very sweet. I like just sliding in these other facts so people know. I don't think people realize how much of other things I have going on. It's like I'd love to just be David Collins for everybody, but people are still alive.
Your life has changed so much.
And things have changed, too. Okay, this is one of my favorites. This is actually what brought me to the channel here. Okay. So this is the first one I had on my watch later. That was the way we started up there. This is a police training video. It's just segments of a police training video.
I could see
Everybody
this
knows
going
how much
horribly.
I love body cam footage.
I could see this going horribly.
It's already 7:30. Oh, we had technical issues. I apologize, everybody. Time's moving so quickly. But let's get to this fun police. What was Elvis's last word? Corn? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Oh, we're going to get to some Billy McNeely today. Don't you worry. I think we have him in a Jason mask. Celebrating Halloween 4 weeks early.
And he's like, here's self-defense if a serial killer comes up on you. Kill! No, Jason, get away from me.
If Jason sneaks up to you behind you with a knife, let him stab you. Play possum. Pretend that he's got you, and then you can attack him with an attack of your own.
Let him put you in a burlap sack and throw you in a fire. Play possum.
It's always play possum. I can't wait. So last one.
fall over.
Let's watch as the officers do almost everything improperly.
Perfect. That's, when I saw that, I couldn't have been
What's
more
the
excited.
problem, brother?
I think you might be right.
Oh, God.
Let's watch as the officers do almost everything improperly.
You're white. Move on your way, please.
I lost my dog.
And
Hey, guys, shut up in here! You got a bunch of clowns in here with you. Stinking around this guy. Still suck that beer up. Yeah. Having fun, sucking suds.
And now we want to touch on the ultimate.
Cop was so gay.
Yeah.
That cop's. I think he just says suck and he thinks he's catching a sodomy case here. He said, I know what you guys are in here doing.
Having fun, sucking suds.
It must have been cool to be a cop when half of your job was just busting gay meetups.
Sucking suds and sucking butts.
You just go to the park and you look for completely harmless gay folk trying to get off, and you say, I'm gonna get these are the real criminals in town. That's your day, just beating up poor, closeted husbands.
All right, I'm gonna build a time machine, be a cop.
Be cool. This guy's done it a lot.
So fun, dude.
And now we want to touch
What
on.
is that, Ben Stiller character?
Yeah. I didn't know
yeah.
I didn't know Sacha Baron Cohen played a cop in training videos to get his career started.
Having fun, sucking suds.
And now we want to touch on the ultimate threat, the face-to-face dealing with another human being. As Bruce Lee said in Enter the Dragon, you must feel locked down on the ligaments and tendons. Remember, feel. And that is a severe blow.
That's
Thanks,
how you
Eric. Good to
headbutt
see
a
you
fat
again.
guy.
Approaching a person.
They didn't have tasers back then. They hadn't invented it yet.
Yeah,
First,
electricity wasn't invented.
you do a headbutt first, and if that doesn't work, then you go to your firearm.
You
And
headbutt him
that
until you get CTE.
Is a severe blow. Thanks, Eric. Good to see you again.
When approaching a person, it is important not to make them feel cornered.
Uh-oh. She looks pretty cornered.
Being able to take physical cues from a person are critical in an aggressive situation.
When the lips are pushed forward or curled bearing the teeth, it's usually a sign of anger. A heaving
I had a guy like this at the grocery store. He was doing that with his lips, and he was pointing and stuff. I gave him a $26 gift card just to get out of there.
$26.
$26. I had $13 cash, and he refused to take it. I said, "Look, it's going to be the cash or nothing, or you can walk with me, and we could take a walk, buddy." And then I saw his lips twitching, so I said, "All right, we'll just give you a gift card. Going to solve it? We'll give you the 26 and a gift card."
Also, we got all these brand new plastic bags.
Oh yeah, be careful. I keep a couple of those in my back pocket in case things get really violent.
For sure, you put it over his head behind the.
That's what they teach you.
Yeah.
You know, in all these grocery stores, they give you active shooter training, and the last step is it's always run, hide, fight. Because if they find you, run, and if that doesn't work, you got to hide. And if they find you, you have to fight.
Yeah,
that's
you're
part
fucked.
of it.
Yeah, if they find you, you're screwed.
And they teach you before you run, grab a bunch of plastic bags in case you have to suffocate the shooter.
Or throw some coupons at them. Maybe you'll be distracted.
Oh, that's a good idea. Never thought of that.
Yeah.
bearing the teeth, it's usually a sign of anger.
This guy's got great teeth for a criminal.
A heaving chest, hands are pumping, the finger may be pointing, the fist may be threatening.
Look just like this. This is what I was dealing with the other day at work.
Hands are pumping, the finger may be pointing, the fist may be threatening.
Are you okay?
Jerking eyes. This may indicate that a person is communicating with God or Satan.
What?
I didn't have to deal with that, luckily. It was completely natural.
Whoa.
Did you tell him just listen to the baggers and life will be okay?
I think that's why this part's
Also
clipped here.
thanks to mom and dad.
Because this is a police training video, obviously, and then the first thank you is also thanks to mom and dad.
Brother Mark gets a shout out. So.
Good for Brother Mark here. Anybody else? Mulan,
Brian Clements.
That's just regular people.
Just a bunch of people that are dead now, probably.
Anyway.
On YouTube.
Oh hell yeah!
All right, guys. We've made it. That was some fun. That was a fun channel, though. Found Footage Fest. Check it out on your own. You'll find something that you personally like.
Interesting. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, I like those a lot.
Kind of like watching really old SNL commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
for sure. But those are for real.
Yeah, they were.
Right.
It just did seem like
some production company scammed the hell out of a bunch of businesses. Yeah. Could we create training videos? What does it take to get like Pearson to endorse your training video? Maybe we could think. Somebody email me dc30minutehalfhour@gmail.com if you know how to make a training video. Because I can make the video, but who do I send it to? We watch some of those at work too. I got to send them to Workday. You got to get in league with Workday. Workday, because every big company now just does all the training videos through this Workday app.
Okay.
Workday
You're right, or
website.
VGM.
That works pretty well. But these Workday, they're just as ridiculous. It's all, they do these sexual harassment videos or these workplace violence videos. And they're very funny. It's usually like a Indian man defending a woman from being sexually harassed by a white guy.
Hey, but they don't talk to her like that. Nice bubs.
Yeah, there's always they're always overcompensating in these training videos, and I think we could create some good ones.
It's like, no, those are the people doing the sexual harassment. They
don't
don't know anybody.
I want Dan to be the Indian guy.
Oh yeah, he does a great accent.
You don't want to try Dan's accent of an Indian guy?
No, he can do brown face.
Drink every time you hear his stomach growl. Oh God. Oh yeah, this is a stomach growl, dude. Oh, we lose so many viewers when we get Billy McNeely on the screen. And I blame them completely. They're hateful people. They should support Billy.
This is my new video on YouTube about autism.
All right.
This one.
We give Billy a little flack occasionally, so I like it when he gets to just speak his mind freely.
Good. Not interrupted.
A little video about autism, everybody.
It's about children and teens with special needs and other disabilities getting bullied.
Uh-oh.
To all parents and all guardians, listen to me very carefully in the schools. You need to keep an eye on children who have special needs and teens with special needs and other disabilities because they're very easy targets for bullying. Why? Because if they have learning disabilities or they learn things differently, or in some cases they're paralyzed, they can be easy targets for bullying.
That's true. There's no easier target than a paralyzed person for a bully. If you're paralyzed, ask someone to help you be careful, because you are a sitting duck. In fact, worse, ducks can fly. Even if they're sitting, they could get up and fly away. You're a sitting paralyzed person. Hopefully they have you in a sitting position. Otherwise, you're really screwed.
At all costs, they can be easy targets for bullying. They need to be watched at all costs. If you can't be with them, let someone they're close to, such as a close friend or a classmate, keep an eye on them. Or let their teacher know about the situation. But never.
Teacher, I'm not sure if you've noticed, Johnny's paralyzed. It's been a semester, and you still treat him like a perfectly normal. It's PE. You say get out of that, and you run laps. Let a teacher know.
Take your eyes off them for a moment, because
they'll fall down the stairs.
Kids and teens with special needs and other disabilities are easy targets for bullying.
That's true.
And I've been there, I should know.
Oh, poor
I've been
Billy.
there too, but on the
But
opposite
the point
end.
is, we should all.
Oh no, I've been there too, but I was being bullied by the retarded guy, so it was a little different.
Yeah, I always got bullied. I never was.
I mean, the guy almost poured milk on me. I remember it too, and I turned around. I've never turned around like that, just so ready to.
Like, is anyone gonna do anything? Because I'm about to.
And then I look, and I'm confronted by a clearly disabled man, and you freeze up. You say,
Yeah.
"What was that?" I just turned around with such anger, I'm so ready to.
You turn around with anger, then you just you turn around and just disgust.
Yeah, I just hit myself.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what do I do?
Always treat them with respect and keep. And they are human beings, and they deserve.
Are you sure?
To have the same opportunities everybody else, including playing sports if they can do it, if they're into it, and if they can, and give them certain jobs they like. But it doesn't matter what special needs or other disabilities they have.
Billy actually is giving
We
genuinely
should
good
give
advice
them
here.
the same opportunities as everybody else. And if you give them a chance, you could really learn something from them. And
here we go. Everybody strap in. This is the best part.
Goodwill took this video and ran with it.
My favorite part of Billy's videos are usually his lists.
Yeah?
I love a good list.
Yeah,
that was
for
true.
sure.
That was never the character. That was me.
And you could really learn something from them. And in spite of what everybody says, a lot of stuff became big because of autistic people. Science became big because of Albert Einstein.
Autistic. Yeah, Billy's been sucking suds. Dude.
That's what I'm laughing at. Come on, that's very
sucking
funny.
Suds.
Sucking suds there, Billy.
And politics became big because of Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson
And
was
art-
apparently autistic. Go on.
Became big because of Michelangelo.
All right. Well, I don't know about
A
that.
lot of comedy became big because
All right. So we're talking to autistic comedians. You want to throw some out there?
All of them.
Maybe.
Ryan Graham.
I imagine that the two that he names would be the last on your list too. Is it comedy became big because of these two autistic people?
Maria Bamford. No, she's. I don't know.
The trick is that he only knows 3 comedians.
Okay. So like,
he knows.
I don't know.
And his favorite comedian is Dan Aykroyd.
Okay. So Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd apparently is autistic. I think Dan Aykroyd specifically would kind of take offense to that. He's a bit old fashioned. I think he'd be pretty
He
offended.
believes
by
in
that.
aliens, not autism.
Oh yeah, he's an alien guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He does that skull vodka, and he loves aliens or tequila, maybe.
of Dan Aykroyd and Jerry Seinfeld.
Known autistic comedian Jerry Seinfeld.
They think I'm autistic.
Oh my god! What's the deal with? What's the deal with loud noises?
Red. All I see is red.
Oh, you ever get
These are
triggered by the color?
Because of Dan Aykroyd and Jerry Seinfeld. These are good examples.
Also, those were not innovators of comedy. They're not the Michelangelo of comedy. Dan Aykroyd. So, art, Michelangelo. Comedy, Dan Aykroyd.
No, I don't think of those two guys for sure.
And Stephen Hawkins, in a way, made science big too. He couldn't talk or anything, but he was very intelligent before he passed
He
away.
wasn't autistic. He had a physical disability that ruined his ability to speak and move. It shut down his body function. I think it's a nervous system thing.
He is literally rolling around in his grave right now.
Way, the guy who played Superman, Christopher Reeves,
he was
was very awesome at what he did before and after he got paralyzed. He inspired people to keep going no matter what you're going through.
Yeah, only autistic people ride horses.
But the point is, we should always treat each other with respect.
Oh, that's true.
Especially those with special needs and other disabilities.
Especially those.
Remember what I just said, and always support autism. And may God be
with all children always.
Hell yeah, Billy.
I know how Billy ends his shows.
Yeah.
Billy McNeely, everybody. Oh, this is.
Oh yeah, dude, big sexy on the screen.
Look at that, little Matt Ferry. Look.
Why is your mouse cursor in his nose?
It was from the pre-record. I was picking his nose.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Poor Matt. Is something in his face.
Yeah. No, I thought it was a nose ring.
So we have some more Billy McNeely here. Oh, whoops. Joined February 22. Oh my! Wow, I really caught Billy just a couple of years into posting these videos. Huh?
He's gonna blow up, dude.
I want to see the Halloween one.
Okay, my new very, very special Halloween pumpkin self-defense martial arts video on YouTube.
Give me more of this.
I didn't even, this was blanked out here. I didn't even need to read it. I knew what it said.
Yeah.
They're always the same. Oh shit, Billy, you look terrifying. I would not want to run into this guy in Halloween. I bet he dresses like... I bet he dresses like Jason because they walk the same.
Yeah.
And they kill high schoolers.
Welcome to my new, very, very special Halloween self-defense martial art performance video for YouTube.
Billy, could you start wearing masks in all your videos? It's the only time you speak up.
This song will perform as a guy taking his kids trick-or-treating.
Okay.
And some thugs try to
Give me all your candy.
kids. They think they have.
So Billy, remember everybody, Billy is probably a little racially prejudiced.
That mask is on upside down.
He has.
it?
I believe so.
Oh yeah,
It is.
Billy.
It looks like it. I could be wrong.
This is a version of Jason where he's got a big. Somebody hit him in the head, so he's got to cover up that lump on his forehead.
Jason technically was mentally handicapped.
It is upside down.
Billy, your Jason mask is upside down. Will somebody help Billy?
Hey, look, it's Jason Voorhees.
Oh,
so what? Sorry.
This is Jason. He's taking his kids for Halloween, and a couple of black kids try to steal his candy. I don't know why he tries to. He calls them thugs. I don't know what you're supposed to take away from that, other than some sort of racial comment that he's trying to hide. Billy's smarter than we all think. Remember, everybody, Billy's the smartest person in Haywood, West Virginia. When you think that he's making a mistake, he's actually not. He's very clever.
Some thugs try to take a fight with me and the kids. They think they have me and the kids, but I surprise them with attacks of my own. Here I go. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Billy. See a little of this. A little Billy McNeely here.
Hell yeah.
Fighting for his kids' honor and candy.
Better be careful, kids. This looks like a rough neighborhood.
Oh, come on. Oh, you just... Billy seems to have started it here. I don't know what the build-up was.
Yeah, no one said anything, and he just starts... He comes out swinging.
Be careful. It's a rough neighborhood. I'll clear the way.
No, he's actually...
Ooh, step back.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. Step back, kids. I gotta kill these minorities first.
This reminds me a lot of Trayvon Martin.
Oh, dude, if he uses a knee, this is gonna be crazy.
He's got to bend over so much because he's attacking a 13-year-old. He's got to get down to their level. This is the smallest body flip ever.
Curb stomping somebody.
Those are two 6-year-old black children that he's curb stomping. Billy, you're a monster. No wonder you're dressed as Jason.
Some people are trying to attack us.
Are they?
3 6-year-olds are dead today after being attacked by a mentally retarded guy.
Oh, that's the mother that's saying, "Please stop! Don't do anything." He steps up and starts headbutting her.
The mom tried to intervene, and she was brutally assaulted.
He had his mask.
If only she would have watched Billy McNeely's videos.
He had his mask turned upside down to increase the damage of his headbutts.
He's gonna work it on.
I miss the plot he was putting into these.
This is a Kia commercial.
Here, we'll watch these the way that Troy likes to watch these.
Go find some help. I'll take care of these thugs.
He already did.
There's more.
Well, don't forget, he's in a bad neighborhood,
Yeah.
so he actually has like dozens of children he needs to beat up to clear up the neighborhood. Also, Billy, stop taking your kids to bad neighborhoods to trick or treat. It's trick or treat.
Also, yeah, you know they don't got the good candy there.
Who trick or treats in a bad neighborhood?
Yeah, you're gonna get candy corn?
You get in the car, you drive to the nice neighborhoods,
Yes,
you
that's-
trick or treat there.
Everyone knows this. Maybe he doesn't have nice neighborhoods in Virginia.
Galena, it's Indian Ridge, and it's Park Avenue.
Yeah.
Those are two separate sides
Those
of town.
sound fancy.
Those have the good. That's where you get the candy at.
The full size, probably. Yeah, that's where you get the king size.
Billy
bars.
goes to Daniel Alvarez's neighborhood to
Just beat
to
up
help
minorities.
his shop.
Oh god.
Hope the kids are okay.
He's really in character with that heavy breathing.
Weege said Friday the 13th attempt at first grade.
Oh no!
Who is this? I want to be friends with him.
These guys.
Give me your real name, Weege.
Oh. Uh-oh.
The final
We
boss.
lost four viewers after Billy.
Oh, I know.
Final
People hate
boss.
Billy McNeely. It's really just for me. But that's okay.
Maybe they just hate what we're saying. Oh, well, mainly what I was
They're
saying.
actually
about-
big Billy McNeely fans.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
maybe they had to go to work.
It's Billy and his 4 sock accounts. His 4 crusty sock accounts.
Ew.
We showed this to David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show's #1 fan's friends on the cruise.
Oh, yeah.
And she immediately said, this guy doesn't have sex. This guy's a nerd. She's saying like really out, like just by seeing a few seconds.
She was like,
and,
oh, he does not get laid.
And then she says, and then I said like, yeah, he's autistic or he's got something going on. And she's like, oh, he's really autistic. She felt really bad.
Well, to be fair, she wasn't wrong in the thing she said.
No, that was my point. And I say he brings a smile over it. She's like, I don't really want to see any of this. I'm pretty uncomfortable now that I know he's actually has some mental issues. Like, you thought this guy was in his right mind before I said something?
Kia! 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 Kia!
This is a long fight.
Yeah.
Kia! 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 Key! Kia! Key don't! Kia!
Jason's mom took.
Kia! No, you don't! Key! Yeah!
Jason's mom took Tylenol in utero.
All this for a caramel apple.
So
Kids okay? So you got the police?
No, the kids aren't okay. You beat them all to death.
They called the police.
They're gonna arrest you, Billy.
Yeah, Billy, take your mask off.
Someone says, here, have a Snickers.
You're a little racist and angry.
Billy, you're not the same when you're hungry.
It's a weird Snickers commercial.
Some of them are dead
Racist.
because I had to kill someone.
Holy shit, Billy! What did you just say?
Rewind that. We gotta rewind.
Are you
that.
okay, kids? Oh, thank goodness. By the way, some of these people are dead. I'm sorry about that. You guys shouldn't have had to see that. Maybe next Halloween we'll go to the other side of
I
town.
love this guy.
Kids okay? Good, you got the police? There they are, officers. Some of them are dead, though, because I had to kill someone.
I took extreme measures.
The officer said, no, I understand. Some of them are
I
dead.
understand.
That's
You're
no
free to go.
problem. We actually expected that. We hoped that you would beat us to it because we hate having to just shoot people randomly.
I understand. I understand, kid. Here's a gold star. You're on your way. Here's a gold star and some Snickers.
Billy, can I call you that? We want to give you the key to the city.
You saved all these kids from.
Also, the key to the jail. Would you go beat up everybody in the jail next?
You saved all these kids from long lines at old trick or treating.
Or the kids. Happy Halloween, by
You know who's not okay?
Happy Halloween, by the way. Billy, you just committed multiple homicides.
It's like, you know who's not okay? The 7 dead black guys on the ground there.
Officer, the stolen candy's right there.
Some of it was opened, and what's that? Is that chocolate on your mask? No, it's not.
My leg.
kids. Happy Halloween, by the way.
That's wild, dude.
All right, that's the end of the video.
Let's see him reveal.
Woo! That was fun. Thank you for watching my new,
Billy.
very, very special Halloween self-defense martial art performance video for YouTube.
My favorite's the end of every video when he talks like the friend from Malcolm in the Middle.
Next Sunday on YouTube is my new horror acting video.
Horror?
What?
All right, we got some prostitution content.
All right. Is he going to wear a skirt?
My new horror acting video on OnlyFans.
sure
And this will be on OnlyFans.
I'm sure he meant horror.
The Pumpkin Bandit.
Oh, the Pumpkin Bandit.
Okay, that sounds
I
sexy.
go undercover as a Halloween
As a pregnant woman, and I steal pumpkins from people's porch.
I go undercover dressed as a Halloween character. I dress up like some Halloween character to go after somebody who's been threatening, play a guy that goes after a guy.
Oh shit, he's homophobic now too?
Guys, to go after someone who's threatened on YouTube next Sunday.
Oh, I was imagining
Tomorrow
a
on
jack-o'-lantern
YouTube is
on his
my new
head.
A hack-o'-lantern, dude.
Self-defense martial arts teaching video, and I'm going to show all people how to hit the wrists if they use either the two-handed chokehold or the lapel grab.
I want to see him
Try to
dress as a
harm you in some
witch
kind of a very, very bad
with
way.
a pointy hat.
This will be on YouTube tomorrow. Be ready
Weed
for those
said
videos
stream's
till then.
dying, you're dropping frames
see you
like
next
Billy
time.
drops bad guys.
Is it back?
It might be back. You know, we've had it where it drops and then just comes back and it works the rest of the time. So maybe I'll be okay. We're back, everybody. I'm going to try to show this. We'll end the show with this then, I suppose. I apologize. Like I said, I streamed on Twitch for 6 hours last week, had no issues. It's in the background.
Wow.
Are we live?
Yeah.
We were for a second.
Yeah. My phone's loading. I can't tell.